Hi, I'm Dave Wendland, Vice President, Strategic Relations of Hamacher Resource Group, and I'm excited to demo for you today a project I've been working on along with my team called the Self-Care Roadmap. Purpose of today's meeting is to give a quick demonstration of how this tool can bring value to suppliers, retailers, and other stakeholders across the retail supply chain. Let me share my screen for a moment and give you an idea of what this application looks like and how you can find value in this tool. It's all housed in the My Service Center area, and it is a titled document called GMDC Self-Care Roadmap. And I shouldn't have used the word document because this is truly an interactive tool that puts the application in the hands of the user and gives you opportunity to navigate and really discover self-care through the lens of a condition or through the lens of a journey that a consumer may be traveling through. One of the more important aspects is to think about how this can be applied to your own setting. There's a member use application section right in the middle of the screen. Let me annotate that so you can see what it is I'm talking about. In essence, I am talking about this area of the application called member use applications, and it's for retailers, pharmacists, CPG manufacturers, service companies, fixture manufacturers, insight and data companies, and even store design and architects who might be looking at a new consumer experience. The beauty of the tool is, again, the application is any way you want to consume the information. You can draw it out yourself through either insights by condition or insights by journey. I'm going to walk through one condition and one journey relatively quickly just to give you an idea of how the tool works. I'm then going to share a master view of all of the conditions side by side to give architects and retail consumer experts and category managers a new look as to how a consumer might be dealing with self-care issues. So there are 12 different conditions currently on the wheel, and the user simply selects from the outer circle the condition they'd like to look for. So what we're going to do is look through the lens of digestive health. We're going to first examine some of the categories in the basket. So by clicking on the right-hand side, it says download top HBW categories that those inflicted or dealing with digestive health may be shopping. And we see that 70% of the basket is filled with digestive health product, but it also includes cold and allergy products and vitamins and supplements. And of the top 62 items in the basket, 36 are acid controllers. Very good insight relative to how a shopper may be focused on this category, and it also brings to light that the cold and allergy category might be something you'd want to have close to digestive health. In addition, we've looked at the GM categories, and everything from confections and greeting cards to household products and tobacco are all included among the basket entities that a consumer with digestive health as their condition may be putting into their basket. Each of these inner wheels are spinnable and there are changing downloads. So if I switch from digestive health to allergy and wanted to see the value of that basket, I see that it's twice as big as the average basket, whereas the digestive health where we began is just about a third larger than the average basket. So there are tremendous insights available across this entire wheel, and each of the entities on the right are changing into new downloadable infographics that you can begin to react to. Most of them include a key insight that has been written by the Hamacher Resource Group team to draw attention to a specific element that could bring value to the user of the site. Let's look for a moment by journey. we have 4 different paths that we have looked at: maintaining, preventing, caregiving, and recovering. Within each of those journey maps, the inner wheel gives you different information. So if I want to know the shopping habits of somebody recovering and what their preferred outlet may be, we can quickly get a picture that the mass discounter in the green bar is far and away higher for an individual who's recovering from a condition than is the average shopper, which is the orange bar for discounter or mass merchant. We see that in the grocery segment as well. Those that are recovering over-index over the general population. Who influences the recovering shopper? It looks like physicians and their own research are likely the drivers of decision. So as you can see, many different aspects of these wheels begin to come to life as you click on the downloadable buttons on the right. I mentioned that we'd be able to see a side-by-side comparison. So across the top navigation bar, there is a start here that gets you back to the beginning section with additional information of the methodology and how the application was constructed. Self-care by condition, self-care by journey, and supporting self-care at retail gives a side-by-side comparison of what's on a shopping list for somebody who's coming in shopping for an allergy versus digestive health. And you can also see what's in their basket. Again, allergy versus digestive health. Paints an incredible picture for adjacency planning, for promotional support, again, for category management training, and even store design as decisions are being made to service the needs of someone who has now taken healthcare and self-care into their own hands. Once again, this is housed in the GMDC, My GMDC Service Center. It's entitled GMDC Self-Care Roadmap, and I also look forward to working with you as you put this tool to use.